I'm Molly with the Arcata Chamber of Commerce, and today we're going to be interviewing the nominees for the Small Business of the Year Award. So first off, we are here with Rhea Roberts from Arise Bakery.
Hi.
And we are at the lovely Foodworks building, which is an amazing place for a lot of our culinary businesses in Arcata. So, Rhea, would you like to tell us a little bit about who you are and who you were before you started Arise Bakery?
Sure, yeah. I am a Northern California person. I grew up in Northern California, and I went to college at HSU for art. So I have a background in visual arts, and I got into cooking when I was traveling, and I also got really sick when I was traveling after I graduated from HSU. And I came back to Humboldt, and I ended up not being able to eat gluten, and so I started baking gluten-free bread for myself, and started the business because I wanted to bake for other people also. This was in 2009 that I started it, and so I started it as a farmer's market booth, and I actually just started really small. We had a booth every 2 or 3 weeks, and I was going to massage school and doing art and cooking for a couple local companies, and I had no idea that it would really take off, but it did. This is 8 years later, and
everybody loves it.
it's really nice to be able to bake for so many people around Northern California, because this last year we launched to Whole Foods, and we got into a distributor who distributes all over the West Coast. So it's been quite a journey this year.
So you're still here at farmers markets during the main season and in the winter too, right?
Yeah,
and then going to broader locations throughout Northern California.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's really inspiring for other small businesses to see that you can start right here in Arcata and stay in Arcata, but still make a living.
Yeah.
You know, which is hard sometimes in this
Right.
area.
And the Foodworks is so great because I started renting a kitchen 1 day a week, and then once we kind of grew out of that, what we can make in 24 hours, a smaller kitchen of our own opened up. So we transferred over to that, and then in a year, I thought it was really big for us at that time, and then 1 year later we were like busting out into the hall. And luckily the timing worked out that a bigger kitchen was opening up across the hall, so we moved there, and just kind of as we've grown, each step seems like a little bit too big, but then we fill in pretty well. So, and then in 3 weeks we're going to be moving into a larger space, so it's pretty exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
So should we go in and see the freezer and the kitchen? And
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we forgot to leave this door open, so we'll have to walk around.
Okay.
And that's, yeah.
Should we
go this way?
Yes. All right.
That's why I pointed back there. I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, no. But we can see the outside of the lovely building.
And lots of businesses are here.
Fire and Light's here.
So, okay, Rhea, can you hear us, Jody? Are we good? Okay. Do you have maybe, a lot of people want to start their own business, but they don't know how, or do you have any tips or advice for somebody wanting to launch a small business here in Humboldt County?
Yeah, I mean, I started really small, so I think that it was, I personally think that that's a good way to do it, because that's how I did it. And it was